My name is Plymouth. I was born in 1817 in Palmar, New York. I came to Plymouth at the age of 15.
One of the things I could also tell you about myself is the fact that I truly loved Plymouth, Michigan. I love this town so much.
Peace was coming back. We were so excited. We were so happy. There were parades. There were fireworks. There were bands. Bang! Mr. Lincoln was killed. How are we going to go on?
Ebenezer Penniman started the seminary in honor of his late wife. In 1853, I was hired by the Union District School to be their principal teacher.
I said, well, when I showed it to Lewis, he said, it's a daisy. So why don't we call it the Daisy Air Rifle? That's what we did.
Welcome. My name is Elizabeth McCullough, and I welcome you this evening to our Plymouth branch of the Michigan Soldiers Aid Society.
And times were very unstable. Nobody was quite sure what was going to happen. Well, 3 days after Ann and I were married, the Southerners fired on Fort Sumter in Charleston, South Carolina, and the war was on.
I picked up stakes from New York and moved and purchased a 80-acre farm that I worked, and it was in Van Buren Township.
He came to Michigan alone, and after a brief stop in Detroit, decided it didn't have much of a future. So he moved on to Plymouth, right, and bought a tract of land, which it makes up most of Plymouth today. It was the land that was earlier acquired by William Starkweather. A year later, he brought my mama, my brothers and sister and I, along with an iron-bound chest of gold to Plymouth.
So we actually opened up a store on Sutton Street, which today you all know it as Penniman Avenue. And with that, we had a lot of people who would come in, they would purchase caskets, and I came up with the idea of, hey, why do people have to deal with trying to put their loved ones into their home? Because it was very difficult for some at that time, especially with the doorways and things like that. So we came up with the idea of we could actually provide them services right here.
Good evening. I'm Thomas May Jr. I was born, excuse me, yes dear, no dear, no, they can't see you. No, I don't understand how this works. Maybe next time they can see you, yes. Would you folks please say hello to Elizabeth? She's waving at you. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was born in Plymouth in 1814. Not Plymouth, Michigan, Plymouth, England.
In 1853, I was hired by the Union District School to be their principal teacher. The Union District School stood on Church Street, diagonally across the street from the Presbyterian Church. It stood where Central Middle School once stood. I was paid to be the principal teacher, $2 a day.
You know, in that first year, we sold $30,000 worth of those little guns. That's, and as opposed to $3,000 worth of windmills. Well, you don't have to be John D. Rockefeller to figure out what you're going to do, right? Of course.
How many of you quilt? We have one. Would you be willing to make some quilts for our Plymouth soldiers? Excellent. There are many that are in need, so you have a lot of sewing to do this winter. Now, we also know that women learn how to knit at a very young age. How many of you would be willing to use that talent to knit some socks for the soldiers with the coming cold weather? Should we figure it out? Okay, excellent. We have
In 1844, and as a young man, I discovered that there was a need to purchase property, but the property in New York was very expensive. I had about $100 to spend for property, and heard that land in Michigan was selling for $1.25 an acre.
By 1863, Mr. Lincoln had initiated a draft registration. Well, I didn't want to be drafted, so my family kind of encouraged me and let me know they thought it might be time for me to come forward. I was only 23, so I enlisted with the state of Michigan. I volunteered. Well, at the time, the state of Michigan sent new recruits to the front to replace depleted ranks. So I ended up becoming a member of Company G of the 1st Michigan Cavalry.